In today's message, we will explore 5 powerful methods for overcoming any obstacles that may arise on your journey towards your goals and dreams. I understand that setbacks can be challenging, often making us feel as though we're trapped in quicksand, struggling to make progress. However, I want you to know that you are not alone. We have all encountered setbacks in our lives, and it's how we handle them that sets us apart. The good news is, by listening to this message, you can turn things around. You can learn to overcome setbacks and continue moving forward towards success. Whether you're facing setbacks in your career, relationships, or personal life, this video is for you. Drawing from decades of studying and teaching the principles of success, I am excited to share my insights with you today. So, get ready to take notes and implement these 5 strategies to overcome setbacks and achieve greatness. Let's begin with the 5th way to overcome setbacks and keep moving towards success. This topic is close to my heart, as I have personally experienced setbacks and learned the importance of resilience in achieving success. But before we dive into the 5th way, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned so far. In previous speeches, we discussed setting goals, taking action, learning from failures, and fostering a positive mindset. These are all crucial elements in the journey towards success. But what happens when we face setbacks? How do we keep moving forward when things don't go as planned? This is where resilience comes in. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to change, and persevere in the face of challenges. It's not about avoiding failures or difficulties, but rather about how we respond to them. So, what is the 5th way to overcome setbacks and keep moving towards success? It's simple. Practice resilience. Resilience is not something you're born with. It's a skill that can be learned and developed over time. Today, I'm going to share with you some practical ways to practice resilience in your life. First and foremost, we must understand that setbacks are a part of life. We cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it. So when faced with a setback, instead of dwelling on the problem, focus on finding a solution. Ask yourself, what can I do to overcome this? And take action towards finding a solution. Secondly, we must learn to embrace failures. Yes, you've heard me right. Embrace failures. Failures are not the opposite of success. They are a part of the journey towards success. Every successful person has faced failures and setbacks, but what sets them apart is their ability to learn from them and use them as stepping stones towards success. Another essential aspect of practicing resilience is having a positive mindset. It's easy to get discouraged and lose hope when faced with setbacks. But it's during these times that we must remind ourselves of our goals and dreams. We must believe in ourselves and our abilities to overcome any obstacle that comes our way. Next, we must surround ourselves with positive and supportive people. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you want to be resilient, surround yourself with resilient people. People who will lift you up, encourage you, and help you see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's okay to ask for help when you need it. We are not meant to go through life alone, and having a strong support system can make all the difference in our journey towards success. Another way to practice resilience is by taking care of ourselves. We cannot pour from an empty cup, and we cannot expect to be resilient if we are physically, mentally, or emotionally drained. So make sure to take care of your health, both physically and mentally. Exercise, eat well, get enough rest, and take breaks when needed. And most importantly, make time for activities that bring you joy and recharge your batteries. Lastly, we must learn to adapt to change. In life, things will not always go as planned, and that's okay. What matters is how we respond to those changes. Instead of resisting change, embrace it and find ways to adapt and make the best of the situation. Remember, change can lead to new opportunities and growth, and being resilient means being able to adapt to those changes. Practicing resilience is not always easy, but it is necessary if we want to achieve success. It requires determination, perseverance, and a positive mindset. But I can assure you that the rewards of practicing resilience are well worth it. Not only will you overcome setbacks and achieve your goals, but you will also become a stronger, wiser, and more resilient person. Now let's move on to the 4th way to overcome setbacks. Taking action and keeping moving forward. We all face setbacks in life, whether it's in our personal or professional lives. It could be a failed business venture, a relationship that didn't work out, or even a health issue. These setbacks can be demotivating and make us feel like giving up. But setbacks are not the end of the road. In fact, they are an essential part of the journey towards success. I've been through my fair share of setbacks in life. I started my journey as a broke farm boy, but through hard work and determination, I became a successful entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker. But it wasn't an easy journey. I faced numerous setbacks along the way. However, I never let them stop me. Instead, I used them as stepping stones towards my success. You see, when we face setbacks, it's natural to feel demotivated and want to give up. But that's the worst thing we can do. Giving up is easy, but it won't get us anywhere. We need to take action and keep moving forward, no matter how small the steps may be. Success is not a one-time event. It's a journey. And like any journey, it requires us to keep moving forward. When we face setbacks, it's like hitting a roadblock on our journey. But that doesn't mean we turn back or give up. It means we find an alternate route and keep moving forward. So, how do we take action and keep moving forward in the face of setbacks? The first step is to have a clear vision of what we want to achieve. When we have a clear goal in mind, setbacks become minor hurdles that we can overcome. Without a vision, setbacks can seem like insurmountable mountains. So always have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. The second step is to have a plan. A vision without a plan is just a dream. We need to have a plan of action to achieve our goals. And when we face setbacks, we need to review our plan and make necessary adjustments. Remember, it's not about the plan being perfect. It's about taking action and making progress towards our goals. The third step is to have a positive mindset. Our mindset plays a crucial role in how we handle setbacks. If we have a negative mindset, setbacks can demotivate us and make us give up. But if we have a positive mindset, setbacks can be seen as opportunities for growth and learning. As the saying goes, your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. The fourth step is to surround ourselves with the right people. We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So it's essential to surround ourselves with people who uplift us, motivate us, and support us. When we face setbacks, having a strong support system can make all the difference. And finally, the fifth and final step is to never stop learning and growing. Setbacks are an opportunity for us to learn and grow. They teach us valuable lessons that we wouldn't have learned otherwise. So instead of dwelling on our setbacks, we should use them as a learning experience and keep moving forward. Taking action and keeping moving forward is not easy. It requires discipline, determination, and perseverance. But let me tell you, the rewards are worth it. When we keep moving forward, we grow, we learn, and we become better versions of ourselves. And that's what personal development is all about. Becoming the best version of ourselves. Now let's move on to the third way to overcome setbacks and keep moving towards success. Surrounding yourself with positive and supportive people. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This statement holds so much truth. The people we surround ourselves with have a significant impact on our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. If we want to achieve success, we must be intentional about the company we keep. Think about the people in your life right now. Are they lifting you up or dragging you down? Are they encouraging you to pursue your dreams, or filling your mind with doubt and negativity? Surrounding yourself with positive and supportive people is crucial for your personal growth and success. These individuals will not only inspire and motivate you, but they will also challenge you to become the best version of yourself. They will push you out of your comfort zone and help you see your full potential. On the other hand, negative and unsupportive people can drain your energy and hinder your progress. They will bring you down with their constant complaints, excuses, and pessimism. They will discourage you from taking risks and pursuing your goals. As the late entrepreneur and motivational speaker Zig Ziglar once said, negative people have a problem for every solution. So how do we surround ourselves with positive and supportive people? First and foremost, we must be intentional about the relationships we cultivate. Choose to spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, people who believe in you and your dreams. Seek out mentors and role models who have achieved success in areas you aspire to. Secondly, don't be afraid to let go of toxic relationships. Sometimes, we hold on to friendships out of habit or fear of being alone. But if a relationship is consistently negative or unsupportive, it may be time to reevaluate its value in your life. Thirdly, seek out opportunities to connect with like-minded individuals. Join clubs, organizations, or online communities centered around your interests and goals. Surrounding yourself with people who share your passions and aspirations can be incredibly motivating and inspiring. And finally, be proactive about nurturing your existing relationships. Reach out to friends and family members regularly, and make an effort to support and encourage them in return. Building strong, supportive relationships takes time and effort, but the payoff is well worth it. We must seek out individuals who have a positive outlook on life, who are driven and ambitious, and who genuinely want to see us succeed. We can also seek out mentors and role models who have already achieved the level of success we aspire to. These individuals can provide us with valuable guidance, wisdom, and motivation. As the saying goes, if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results you want and copy what they do, and you'll achieve the same results. But it's not just about finding the right people. It's also about being the right person. We must be the kind of people we want to attract into our lives. We must cultivate a positive mindset, be supportive and encouraging of others, and strive to be the best versions of ourselves. Now I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, what about the negative people in my life? I can't just cut out my friends. I understand that not all relationships can be easily ended, especially if they are family members or co-workers. But we must learn to manage these relationships and not let them bring us down. One way to do this is by setting boundaries. We must learn to say no to things that do not align with our goals and values. We must also learn to limit our time and energy spent with negative people. As author and speaker Brian Tracy once said, successful people are simply those with successful habits. Another way to manage negative relationships is by not taking their negativity personally. We must remember that their negativity is a reflection of their own insecurities and limitations, and has nothing to do with us. We must also learn to respond with kindness and understanding, rather than reacting with anger or frustration. My friends, surrounding ourselves with positive and supportive people is not just about achieving success. It's also about living a happier and more fulfilling life. When we are surrounded by people who believe in us and support us, we are more likely to believe in ourselves and reach our full potential. Now the number 2 way to overcome setbacks and keep moving toward success is by staying focused on your goals. Setbacks are a part of life. They are inevitable no matter how hard you try, you cannot avoid them. But what sets successful people apart from the rest is their ability to overcome these setbacks and keep moving forward. And the key to doing so is by staying focused on your goals. What do I mean by staying focused on your goals? I mean having a clear vision of what you want to achieve in your life, and constantly reminding yourself of that vision. It means having a burning desire to achieve your goals, and being willing to do whatever it takes to make them a reality. It means having a laser-like focus on your goals despite any setbacks or distractions that may come your way. You see, when you have a clear and specific goal in mind, it becomes your driving force. It becomes your motivation to keep pushing forward even when things get tough. And trust me, things will get tough. But it is during those tough times that your focus on your goals will be crucial. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are on a journey to climb Mount Everest. You have trained for months, you have all the necessary equipment, and you are determined to reach the summit. But as you start your climb, you face a blizzard. The winds are strong, the visibility is poor, and the conditions are treacherous. What do you do in such a situation? Do you give up and turn back, or do you keep moving forward, keeping your focus on reaching the summit? I believe that those who are truly committed to their goals will keep moving forward despite the setbacks. They will keep their eyes on the prize and push through the challenges, because they know that the view from the top will be worth it. But staying focused on your goals is not just about having a strong mindset. It also involves taking action towards your goals every single day. You cannot just sit back and wait for success to come to you. You have to go out and make it happen. And the only way to do that is by staying focused on your goals and taking consistent action towards them. Another important aspect of staying focused on your goals is having a positive attitude. Setbacks can bring us down, make us doubt ourselves, and question our abilities. But if you have a positive attitude, you will see setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. You will view them as temporary roadblocks that can be overcome with determination and perseverance. And that brings me to my next point. Perseverance. When you are focused on your goals, you will have the determination and resilience to keep going even when things get tough. You will not let setbacks discourage you or make you give up on your dreams. Instead, You will use them as fuel to keep moving forward and get closer to your goals. But staying focused on your goals is not just about achieving success. It is also about personal growth and development. When you have a clear vision of your goals and take consistent action towards them, you are constantly pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and challenging yourself to become better. And that is the true essence of personal development, continuously striving to become the best version of yourself. Now to the number one way to overcome setbacks and keep moving toward success. But before we dive into that, let me ask you this. Have you ever experienced a setback in your life? Maybe you lost a job, failed an exam, or faced rejection in a relationship. Whatever it may be, setbacks are a natural part of life. And I am here to tell you that it is not about the setback itself, but how you handle it that truly matters. Setbacks are not meant to break us. They are meant to make us. They are opportunities for growth and learning. But unfortunately, many of us tend to view setbacks as failures. We beat ourselves up, we feel defeated, and we give up on our dreams. But let me remind you, setbacks are not failures. They are simply detours on the road to success. Think about it. Some of the most successful people in history have faced numerous setbacks. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking creativity and having no good ideas. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for television. And even Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, was cut from his high school basketball team. But did they let these setbacks define them? No. They used them as fuel to keep moving forward and achieve their dreams. So the question is, how can we reframe setbacks as opportunities for growth? How can we use them to our advantage instead of letting them hold us back? Well, my friends, it all starts with our mindset. Our minds are incredibly powerful. They can either be our greatest ally or our worst enemy, and it is up to us to choose which one it will be. When faced with a setback, our initial reaction may be to feel defeated and give up. But I am here to tell you that you have a choice. You can choose to let that setback define you, or you can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth. It all comes down to how you choose to interpret the situation. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are on a hike, and you come across a big boulder blocking your path. You can either turn back and give up on your hike, or you can find a way to climb over or around the boulder. The boulder is not a failure. It is simply an obstacle that you must overcome to continue on your journey. And the same goes for setbacks in life. They are not failures. They are simply obstacles that we must overcome to reach our goals. But reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth is not just about changing our mindset. It also involves taking action. It is about using setbacks as a chance to reflect, learn, and improve. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this setback? What could I have done differently? How can I use this experience to become a better version of myself? Remember, every setback has a lesson to teach us, and it is up to us to be open to learning and growing from these experiences. As the great Nelson Mandela once said, I never lose, I either win or learn. And that is the mindset we must adopt when faced with setbacks. But let me be clear, reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth does not mean that we ignore our emotions. It is perfectly normal to feel disappointed, frustrated, or even angry when faced with a setback. But it is important that we do not dwell on these negative emotions. Instead, we must acknowledge them, learn from them, and then let them go. Do not let them hold you back from moving forward. My friend, setbacks are a part of life. We cannot control when or how they will happen, but we can control how we respond to them. So I urge you to reframe setbacks as opportunities for growth. Use them as motivation to keep moving forward and reaching your full potential. And remember, the road to success is not a straight line. It is full of twists and turns, ups and downs. But it is those who persevere through setbacks and keep moving forward that ultimately achieve their dreams. Thank you. Today, I want to discuss something that impacts us all at some point in our lives. Adversity. We all encounter challenges, setbacks, and obstacles that can leave us feeling defeated and discouraged. But here's the good news. You are not alone. In fact, some of the most successful and influential people in history have faced adversity and emerged victorious. In today's message, I want to share with you 5 powerful ways to overcome adversity and turn your trials into triumphs. These are practical, proven strategies that have helped countless individuals, including myself, rise above their circumstances and achieve greatness. So if you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or just need a little motivation to keep going, this video is for you. By listening to this message and applying these principles, you can turn things around and pave a path to triumph. So, let's dive in and discover how to overcome adversity and reach our full potential. Starting with number 5, the fifth way to overcome adversity is by taking care of yourself. This may seem like a simple concept, but it is one of the most crucial steps on your path to triumph. When faced with adversity, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos and lose sight of our own well-being. We become so focused on overcoming the challenge at hand that we neglect to take care of ourselves. However, this is a grave mistake. How can you expect to overcome any challenge if you are not at your best? How can you expect to triumph if you are not taking care of the vessel that carries you through life? The truth is, you cannot. In order to overcome adversity, you must first take care of yourself. You must prioritize your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, because when you are at your best, you are equipped to handle anything that comes your way. So, how do we take care of ourselves in the face of adversity? The first step is to prioritize our physical health. This means taking care of our bodies through proper nutrition, exercise, and rest. When facing a challenge, it's easy to let our healthy habits fall by the wayside. We may turn to comfort foods or skip our workouts in favor of more time to work on our problems. However, this is a mistake. When we neglect our physical health, we are not only doing a disservice to our bodies, but we are also hindering our ability to overcome adversity. Think about it. When you are well rested, fueled by nutritious foods, and physically fit, you have more energy and mental clarity. This allows you to approach challenges with a clear and focused mind, giving you a better chance of finding a solution. So, I urge you to make your physical health a priority, even in the face of adversity. Make time for exercise, fuel your body with healthy foods, and get the rest that you need. Your body will thank you, and you will be better equipped to face any challenge that comes your way. The second step in taking care of ourselves during adversity is to prioritize our mental health. This means taking care of our minds, our thoughts, and our emotions. When faced with adversity, it's easy to let negative thoughts and emotions consume us. We may feel overwhelmed, anxious, or defeated. However, we must remember that we have control over our thoughts and emotions. We have the power to choose how we react to any situation. So, in the face of adversity, I urge you to practice mindfulness. Take a few moments each day to quiet your mind and focus on the present moment. This will help you to let go of negative thoughts and emotions and approach challenges with a clear and calm mind. Additionally, surround yourself with positivity. Seek out the company of those who uplift and inspire you. Read books, listen to podcasts, or watch videos that motivate and encourage you. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and it is crucial to take care of both in order to overcome adversity. The third and final step in taking care of ourselves during adversity is to prioritize our emotional well-being. This means allowing ourselves to feel our emotions and process them in a healthy way. It's easy to suppress our emotions and put on a brave face in the face of challenges, but this can be detrimental to our well-being. We must allow ourselves to feel our emotions, whether they are positive or negative, and find healthy ways to process and express them. One way to do this is through journaling. Take a few moments each day to write down your thoughts and emotions. This will not only help you to process and understand your feelings, but it will also serve as a reminder of your strength and resilience. Additionally, seek support from loved ones. Talk to a trusted friend or family member about what you are going through. You do not have to face adversity alone, and having a support system can make all the difference in your journey to triumph. My friends, taking care of yourself during adversity is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is not selfish, it is essential. When we neglect our physical, mental, and emotional well-being, we are hindering our ability to overcome challenges and reach our full potential. So, I urge you to make self-care a priority, not just in times of adversity, but in every aspect of your life. Now let's move on to number 3, which is overcoming adversity. We all face challenges in life, but it is how we handle these challenges that truly defines us. Now, I could stand here and give you a list of steps to overcome adversity, but I want to focus on one key aspect that I believe is crucial to your success: seeking support. Yes, you heard me right, seeking support. You see, many of us have been conditioned to believe that asking for help is a sign of weakness, but I am here to tell you that it is actually a sign of strength. Let me share with you a personal story. When I was just starting out in my career, I faced many obstacles and setbacks. I was struggling to make ends meet, and my dream seemed out of reach. But I refused to give up. I sought out mentors and coaches who had achieved success in their own lives. I asked for their guidance and advice, and they were more than happy to help me. Their support and guidance were instrumental in my journey toward success. They not only provided me with practical advice, but they also believed in me and my abilities when I was doubting myself. And that, my friends, is the power of seeking support. You see, when we face adversity, it can be easy to get stuck in a negative mindset. We start to doubt ourselves and our abilities. But when we have a support system in place, they can help us see the bigger picture and remind us of our strengths and potential. They can also offer a different perspective and help us come up with solutions that we may not have thought of on our own. But seeking support goes beyond just having a mentor or coach. It also means surrounding yourself with positive and uplifting people. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So ask yourself, are the people in your inner circle lifting you up or bringing you down? Are they supporting your dreams and goals, or are they holding you back? It may be a difficult decision, but sometimes we need to distance ourselves from negative influences in order to grow and succeed. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your potential, who will push you to be your best self, and who will be there for you when you face challenges. Another aspect of seeking support is being open and vulnerable. It takes courage to admit that we need help, but it is necessary for growth. We must be willing to share our struggles and ask for help when we need it. This not only allows us to receive support, but it also creates deeper connections with those around us. It shows that we are human, and that we are not alone in our struggles. Now, I know that some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I don't have anyone to turn to for support. My response to that is, seek it out. There are countless resources available to us in this digital age. Join a support group, attend workshops and seminars, read books and articles, listen to podcasts. There is no shortage of information and support out there. It is up to us to take the initiative and seek it out. But let me also remind you that seeking support is a two-way street. Just as we seek support from others, we must also be willing to offer support to those around us. Be a mentor to someone who is just starting out. Lend a listening ear to a friend in need. And be there for your loved ones when they are facing challenges. By giving support, we also receive it in return. Now let's move on to number 2, which is to create a plan of action. You see, having a positive mindset is crucial, but it is not enough. We must also take action towards our goals and dreams. As the saying goes, a goal without a plan is just a wish, and I couldn't agree more. Without a plan, we are simply drifting through life, hoping for things to happen. But if we want to overcome adversity and achieve success, we must be intentional and strategic in our actions. So, how do we create a plan of action? The first step is to define your goal. What is it that you want to achieve? Is it a promotion at work? Is it starting your own business? Is it improving your relationships? Whatever it may be specific and write it down. This will give you a clear direction and something to work towards. The next step is to break down your goal into smaller, achievable tasks. This will prevent you from feeling overwhelmed and help you stay focused. For example, if your goal is to start your own business, some tasks could be conducting market research, creating a business plan, and securing funding. By breaking down your goal into smaller tasks, you can easily track your progress and make necessary adjustments along the way. Once you have your tasks, it is important to prioritize them. Not all tasks are created equal, and some may have a bigger impact on your goal than others. So it is crucial to prioritize them based on their importance and urgency. This will also help you manage your time effectively and make the most out of your day. Now let's talk about the most important step in creating a plan of action: taking action. It is not enough to have a plan, we must also take consistent action towards our goals. As the saying goes, action is the foundational key to all success. We can have the best plan in the world, but if we don't take action, it is all for nothing. But let me tell you, taking action is not always easy. There will be times when you will face obstacles and challenges that will make you want to give up. But remember, adversity is a part of life, and it is how we respond to it that matters. So, when faced with challenges, don't give up. Instead, take a step back, reassess your plan, and make necessary adjustments. Remember, it is not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. Another important aspect of taking action is consistency. Consistency is key to achieving any goal. It is not about taking big leaps, but rather small, consistent steps towards our goals. As the Chinese proverb says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So, take that first step, and then another, and another. Before you know it, you will have made significant progress towards your goal. Now, I want to address something that often holds us back from taking action. Fear. Fear is a natural emotion, and it is okay to feel it. But we must not let it paralyze us. Instead, we must use it as a driving force to push us towards our goals. As the great Nelson Mandela once said, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." Now let's move on to number 1, which is developing a positive mindset. You see, life is not always smooth sailing. We all face challenges, setbacks, and obstacles in our journey. But the difference between those who succeed and those who give up is their mindset. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, and it can either be your greatest ally or your biggest enemy. So, how do we develop a positive mindset? It all starts with our thoughts. Our thoughts have the power to shape our reality. If we constantly think negative thoughts, we will attract negativity into our lives. But if we choose to think positively, we will attract positivity and opportunities. But developing a positive mindset is not just about thinking positive thoughts. It's also about taking action. It's about having a clear vision of what you want to achieve, and taking consistent steps towards that vision. As the saying goes, a dream without action is just a wish. Once you become aware of your thoughts, you can start to challenge and change them. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that declare what you want to be true in your life. Repeat them to yourself every day, and eventually, they will become your reality. Another important aspect of developing a positive mindset is surrounding yourself with positive people. The people we spend our time with have a significant influence on our thoughts and actions. So, choose to surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, rather than those who bring you down. But what about when we face adversity? How do we maintain a positive mindset during difficult times? The key is to reframe our perspective. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Embrace the challenges and use them to become stronger and wiser. It's also essential to practice gratitude. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. Gratitude helps us to see the good in every situation and to appreciate the blessings in our lives. Another powerful tool for developing a positive mindset is visualization. Take a few minutes each day to visualize yourself achieving your goals and living your dream life. See yourself overcoming obstacles and achieving success. Visualization helps to program our minds for success and keeps us motivated and focused. But let me be clear, developing a positive mindset does not mean ignoring or denying negative emotions. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or frustrated at times. What's important is how we deal with these emotions. Instead of dwelling on them, acknowledge them, and then choose to focus on the positive aspects of your life. And finally, the most crucial aspect of developing a positive mindset is taking responsibility for your life. You are the creator of your destiny, and you have the power to shape your reality. Stop blaming others or circumstances for your failures, and start taking ownership of your life. In closing, developing a positive mindset is the #1 way to overcome adversity and achieve triumph in your life. It's about choosing to see the good in every situation, taking action towards your goals, and surrounding yourself with positive people. Remember, your thoughts create your reality, so choose to think positively and watch your life transform. In part 2 of this talk, we will dive deeper into the topic of personal development and how it ties into developing a positive mindset. Thank you.